All that glitters is not gold. He jests at scars that never felt a wound. Our doubts are traitors, and make us lose the good we oft might win, by fearing to attempt. Better 3 hours too soon than a minute too late. The evil that men do lives after them, the good is oft interred with their bones. Hell is empty, and all the devils are here. Though she be but little, she is fierce. Nothing will come of nothing. We know what we are, but not what we may be. Cowards die many times before their deaths. The valiant never taste of death but once. There is nothing either good or bad, but thinking makes it so. If to do were as easy as to know what were good to do, chapels had been churches, and poor men's cottages princes' palaces. Oftentimes, to win us to our harm, the instruments of darkness tell us truths. All the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players. Fair is foul, and foul is fair. The robbed that smile steals something from the thief. One touch of nature makes the whole world kin. Give every man thy ear, but few thy voice. The golden age is before us, not behind us. Things without all remedy should be without regard. What's done is done. The course of true love never did run smooth. And yet, to say the truth, reason and love keep little company together nowadays. Some rise by sin, and some by virtue fall. Be great in act, as you have been in thought. Uneasy lies the head that wears a crown. Love comforteth like sunshine after rain. Better a witty fool than a foolish wit. Conscience does make cowards of us all. When sorrows come, they come not single spies, but in battalions. False face must hide what the false heart doth know. The web of our life is of a mingled yarn, good and ill together. How bitter a thing it is to look into happiness through another man's eyes. The fault, dear Brutus, is not in our stars, but in ourselves, that we are underlings. Give thy thoughts no tongue. Small cheer and great welcome makes a merry feast. When griping grief the heart doth wound, and doleful dumps the mind oppress, then music with her silver sound with speedy help doth lend redress. The love that follows us sometimes is our trouble, which still we thank as love. This above all, to thine own self be true. Who could refrain that had a heart to love and in that heart courage to make love known? Good night, good night. Parting is such sweet sorrow, that I shall say good night till it be morrow. The quality of mercy is not strained. It droppeth as the gentle rain from heaven upon the place beneath. Journeys end in lovers' meeting. How sharper than a serpent's tooth it is to have a thankless child. The wheel has come full circle. Some Cupid kills with arrows, some with traps. Love looks not with the eyes, but with the mind, and therefore is winged Cupid painted blind. The lunatic, the lover, and the poet are of imagination all compact. I like this place and could willingly waste my time in it. The devil can cite scripture for his purpose. There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio, than are dreamt of in your philosophy. What light through yonder window breaks? What's in a name? That which we call a rose by any other name would smell as sweet. All the perfumes of Arabia will not sweeten this little hand. The better part of valor is discretion. Men at some time are masters of their fates. Sweet are the uses of adversity. And this, our life, exempt from public haunt, finds tongues in trees, books in the running brooks, sermons in stones, and good in everything. It is not in the stars to hold our destiny, but in ourselves. If music be the food of love, play on. Suspicion always haunts the guilty mind. How far that little candle throws its beams, so shines a good deed in a naughty world. When love speaks, the voice of all the gods makes heaven drowsy with the harmony. Ambition is made of sterner stuff. Oh, wonderful, wonderful, and most wonderful, wonderful. And yet again wonderful. Better than any dream man has ever dreamed. I do love nothing in the world so well as you. Is not that strange? I am one who loved not wisely but too well. Is it not strange that desire should so many years outlive performance? My words fly up, my thoughts remain below, words without thoughts never to heaven go. The appetite grows by what it feeds on. We are such stuff as dreams are made on, and our little life is rounded with a sleep. The empty vessel makes the loudest sound. When we are born, we cry that we are come to this great stage of fools.